A spring-fed creek ran through the ranch, and so even in the harshest summer weeks there was a narrow lane of willows and green grass. Moose and elk browsed and left deep tracks in the muddy banks. Sam Innes had grown up there with his mother, his father having died in the war in Vietnam. The woman had clung to her husband's dream, leasing out pasture, raising a few beefs, and giving piano lessons to the ranch children in the valley. She turned down many offers on the place, saying that even imagining such a thing would be a betrayal. Love of the spread had been rubbed into him like so much salve, a barrier against whatever was out there in the world, a layer of peace. His mother held him close, not wanting to lose her only remaining family, but let the ranch, the land, shape him. She let him go for his education, and died while he was away at vet school. He had the old woman cremated, and her ashes were mixed now into the dusty furrows, mud, and deep tracks of life of that place. At dusk, when the owls and bats were whispering about, Sam would sit by the creek and watch the few trout rise to some hatch. The desert rolled like always, constant, brown, ochre, and especially red in the distance. The pressure of people, the efforts of people, had killed off much of the life, but none of the desert. His mother had said it. You can kill everything. You can tear it all up and build. You can pipe water to it. But the desert is the desert. More desert every day. It unfolded itself before him as he crested the ridge and started down the big curve of highway that would take him to the road to his place. The late morning sun was still behind him, but the shadows of the sage were beginning to shorten. Sam and his wife were driving home from a memorial service. The oldest resident of the reservation had died at 92. That was old for anyone, but especially for a native man. Someone had told Sam that the life expectancy of an Indian male was 44. The Indian man who offered the statistic did so without the slightest show of bitterness or even fear. It's just a thing, he said. The service had been at the Episcopal Church. Sam didn't like churches. Sam didn't know what the old man's death had been like. Apparently he was walking one minute and not the next.